luxurious, easy-sitting hair, a charming forehead, pretty mouth, and most bewitching eyes. King George III was also so delighted with the family concert that he presented Thomas Père with a £100 note. After a furore so gay and pleasant, it seems a pity to tarnish the legend by mentioning that the last descendants of this pleasing family died out before Queen Victoria came to the throne. Nevertheless, a memorial tablet in the church of St. Paul's, Covent Garden, firmly testifies that the final survivor was William Linley, novelist and composer, the last of a family endowed with genius. Lord Snowdon graced his little son and enhanced the viscounty with no more than the Christian name of his Uncle Linley, his mother's elder brother. Happily, researchists can show that the endowment of talent and what Fanny Burney called a strong desire of pleasing came down through more than one branch of the family. Genealogists, of course, know that desirable forebears can be found in any line, given both patience and luck in the course of inquiries. A certain Richard, son of Baldwin de Lintlagre, is named in an ancient charter within 100 years of the Conquest. Sir Thomas Lindley, knight, fought at Agincourt, and with him Nicholas and John Lindley, lances. But perhaps we need not stray so far from the assembly rooms, for the true family trends can be traced through close cousins. With all his talent, Thomas Linley was in reality the son of a carpenter named William Linley, who was born in the Derbyshire parish of Norton. This William later moved to Badminton, where Thomas was born, and subsequently gained reasonable prosperity in Bath as a builder. We discover a background closer to solid yeoman stock, and more down to earth than the artistic bohemian concert hall Linleys led us at first to suppose. There are Linleys in Derbyshire, who manufactured clay churchwarden pipes, and one Samuel Linley, who stamped his trademark on the early scythe blades that furthered the worldwide reputation of Sheffield steel. While Thomas Linley and his family were basking in celebrity at Bath, the Linleys of Norton were still living in their old family home, an ancient stone-built house named Bole Hill. The cousinhood gives us the clue. It seems likely that the Linley spark came unpredictably from Carpenter William's mother, and she no doubt had other sons and grandchildren to carry down the family gifts. As the 18th century drew to its close, at least 3 Linleys still remained in Norton. 3 brothers, perhaps, Peter, Samuel, and John, all of whom, according to the parish registers, married between 1796 and 1803. One of this Linley trio had a daughter, Frances Linley, who was born, probably a younger child of her family, at Bole Hill. And now suddenly our search shows a glint of treasure, for she was Lord Snowdon's great-great-grandmamma, his equivalent of Princess Margaret's Queen Victoria, a figure so close to our own time that her son, Lord Snowdon's great-grandfather, made a sentimental pilgrimage to Bole Hill and photographed her birthplace within the present century. Her destiny lay elsewhere, however. The family lived for a time in one of the charming houses of Paradise Square, Sheffield, where Elizabeth Linley's brother, Charles, seems to have visited them, and then the scene shifts to London. In the ever-changing square dance of the genes, the future of Frances Linley hinged on another of Lord Snowdon's interesting great-great-grandparents, a young American named Edward Mott Sanborn. This not too remote ancestor was, at least, an American by birth, having first seen the light of day in 1802 in eastern Pennsylvania, where his English father had settled after becoming a naturalized United States citizen. But as so often happens, Edward Mott returned to the land of his fathers to seek new opportunities, and soon established himself in London as a fur importer, with a warehouse in the shadow of St. Paul's Cathedral. Then he met and married Frances Linley, and they set up house together in a pleasant little villa in the then green